Support LaneSide. Get something cool. Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of LaneSide Reviews. As always, I am the bearded beast, Rob Johnson, joined once again by Scoops Porter, and somewhere in the ethos is old guy Wayne. But, I don't know. But we're about to go to the lanes with multiple styles to check out some brand new equipment and see how it stacks up. Alright guys, as always, we are joined by Wayne Porter, our speed dominant player.
Yeah, and he's bowling on high friction house shot.
And we are looking at the Ultimate Defender.
Ooh.
It's the ultimate.
The ultimate, yes.
Now, a lot of you may have looked at this and thought, well, didn't we already see this ball?
Yeah.
Because the very first HK ball we saw was the Defender Hybrid.
Yeah, with the Act 3.0 hybrid cover stock on it.
Yeah, which kind of looks the same here. So
Yeah.
what are we looking at here?
Okay, so they made a minor tweak. Like, technically, really, it probably should be the Act 3.1.
Okay, all right.
Or the 3.05 or something, Like, it was such a minor thing. That's why they didn't rebrand it with a new cover stock.
Okay.
And they changed the surface prep on it. So they tweaked the color in it a little bit to make it look different than the other ones, and tweaked the surface prep. So now it's 500, 2,000 out of the box.
Yeah, because the first one was like 1,500 compound.
Yeah.
And it was a lot more whippy down lane.
Yeah,
this
and you
one
could
gets
see
into a
it.
roll.
Yeah, it looking side by side too. You can see this one looks like more of a solid version of it.
Yeah.
Where the other one was shiny and it looked more like a pearly. I mean, it was a hybrid, so we could have fixed that either way.
And
but,
that's that weird thing about HK22 where we've seen their hybrids be super shiny, but also be super dull at the same surface prep.
Yeah, it's
a crazy cover stock.
Yeah, it lets them do a lot of things, but what it always does is it always makes the ball better.
Yes, absolutely.
Doesn't matter what they seem to put it on. It's better. So both of them did have the HK22 on it.
Yeah,
but
like you said, it's like the Act 3.05 upgrade.
Yeah.
So we've got the same portal core.
Yeah.
This time we went with seeing a little bit of performance here.
Yeah.
We went with a pin down, a slower response layout.
Yeah.
Reason I wanted to do that is we have some pretty high friction lanes.
Yes.
And there are some times when the oil isn't quite as thick, but you still don't want that ball that's whippy down lane.
No, yeah, you want some control to not give up the pocket.
And that's what a hybrid can give you.
Yeah.
It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah. I don't know how many times
we... No, I can't sit away.
we talk about this all the time. Like, if you have to choose one, like if you can't have them all, which most people can't.
Yep.
The hybrid really is the way to go.
Oh, look at this. Look at that roll up.
Yeah. Now, this ball did. It was very continuous.
Yep.
Very solid motion.
Well, and that's that core dynamics.
Yeah.
Whenever you see a mass bias in around 0.15, you're going to get a lot more continuousness.
Yeah.
Continuosity. Ooh, there's one.
There you
That's
go.
what we need on a shirt. Continuosity.
Yeah.
The ball will naturally be more continuous than, say, your 0.20, your 0.25. That's why the hybrids are so good.
Yeah.
You got the best of both covers, the best of both cores. It's something that's controllable.
Yeah. And then, like we always talk about, like, watch this one. This one's good.
Oh, you even pointed it in. Look at the confidence.
Yeah. And that's the thing is right now out of the box, it's really good on fresh shot.
Yeah.
For later on, it's because it's still a hybrid and that he's got that control. It's still going to be good. But if he goes to a tournament with a short pattern, throw some compound on it or hit it with a 500, 1,000, 2,000 pad, right? To blend out that skip sand a little bit more. There's like so much potential to do with the cover stock. Right?
Absolutely. That's why, and here we are with the bonus. We always talk about if you're building an arsenal and you only have 6 balls, hybrid.
Yeah.
Here we are with a symmetrical, not our first choice for our speed dominant player, but he still strikes with it.
He still got it.
This actually, I kind of like this Ultimate Defender with this slower response, this pin down layout, as more of a benchmark for him.
Yeah.
You can see it does push him in a little bit, but the motion's pretty similar.
It's like a benchmark plus. Like,
yeah.
It's just a little, it's there. It's got a little bit more pop.
It rolls forward a little bit more than the symmetrical did for him.
Yeah.
But it also picked up with a lot more motion. Like you can watch it as he throws it here. You can see he's a couple of boards difference, but watch the difference in the way it picks up. It went down a little bit farther, it snapped, and then rolled.
Yeah, you can see the bonus was a little bit more inside, as it probably was maybe one board at exit point a little bit more left, right?
And with our speed dominant players, when you get into a symmetrical, we can't always guarantee that it's gonna roll up the way you want.
Yeah.
You can see for him that one is so early.
This year when he switched to symmetrics, I don't know how many was it 8 pins he's left.
Oh yeah.
Right, just getting too much of the 5 pin and just blowing through. So
but watch how it stands up and gets to the pins.
Yeah.
Even though it does, I say it rolls forward.
Yeah.
It's still continuous. It's still split the 8-9.
Well, it is an asymmetric, right?
Yep.
So it's not like a symmetric where that's what their characters are.
Yep.
This is a very continuous asymmetric. Like you said, it's going to stand up. It's going to do what it's do, but it's the angle of entry is really high. Like
yes. Now and as I was saying, with the symmetricals versus the asymmetricals, for our speed dominant player, we like the asymmetricals because of the shorter hook zone.
Yeah.
Now we have you here, the matched player, where you could go either way with this, the longer symmetrical hook pattern, or a little bit of a shorter one here.
For me, it's all about carry.
Yep.
Right? Like this is like, you can see this is a lot stronger for me off my benchmark than it was for Wayne.
Yeah, it looked like it was 3-4 feet earlier.
I hit it a little bit harder, let's say. Okay. But yeah, like you can see it, and being pinned down, like you said, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. It's a little bit earlier transition.
Yep.
Right. You said like slower response. We're not supposed to say that it's earlier or longer anymore because that gets arguments and fights and.
Well, it shows how old you are.
Yeah. But you can see it. The transition is a little bit different, right?
Yep. Now this is a 3-board move left.
You see, right in the pocket. So.
And rolled through it, very continuous. But when it read that hook point, it made the motion very quickly and started to roll forward. A lot of the time when you get a ball to roll forward, that is, like you're saying, automatic 8-pin, 10-pin.
Yeah.
This ball doesn't seem to stop.
No, that's the thing, is it's rolling forward, but still kind of getting in deeper. Like it's hard to explain. Like,
well,
if you
why
just
don't we
watch it?
Why don't we get you to get around it a little bit more here, same spot.
Oh boy, you can see a big difference now too.
Well, you talk about being a guy who's all about carry.
Yeah. Oh.
But look at the way it went at the break point. The first one that you forward rolled, it snapped and rolled.
Yeah.
This one was much more sweeping.
Yeah. And that's what we talk about, getting around the ball. You're going to project it down the lane more.
Yep.
Get a little more pop off the spot, right? So
now we're going to have to move you again because obviously that 9-pin, that ball was she was crowning on the head pin. So we're going to move you another 5 boards left.
Yeah.
We're going to move you into 23 from 18. So that's going to put you 8 boards left of your benchmark.
Which is still not a lot.
No, it's not. It's not a ton.
No.
That's kind of in around where your teal was, or your Black Widow.
It seemed much better, and I didn't quite get it out as far.
Yep.
Too. Like this ball for me, the coming around it, I definitely had to keep it in the oil to make sure that it didn't hook sooner.
Yeah.
Right. Like
you want
pattern,
it. You want it to be even more continuous rather than roll forward.
Yeah.
So
and that's
that looked pretty good.
Yeah. And this, I could see myself playing this later in a block. When they burn up a little bit more on the outside and kind of get in and kind of bumper it around, right?
Now let's get you even more around it.
There you go.
Come on, hook. Oh, yeah.
See how much it hooks? So, yeah.
This is, like you were saying, it's almost benchmark plus.
Yeah.
It reminds me of almost the earliness that you can get out of like a Black Widow 2.0.
Yeah.
But just, it's got a little bit more sweep to it.
Yeah.
A little bit, I mean, and that's that hybrid cover stock.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. And with the HK compared to the 2.0 having just solid. Right?
Yep.
Like it's got, the HK just makes everything so much cleaner. Like even solid versions and stuff like that. Like with the skip sand on it, this ball reads early.
Yeah,
like
it does.
It is strong off your hand. So that HK is kind of almost tricking it when you look at it. Like to make it look like it's not, but it is.
Now, here you are with the bonus, and your benchmark almost is always a symmetrical ball.
Yeah.
You can see it's a ball that you can keep in front of you, not a ton of motion, but it still gets through the pins.
Yeah.
Now, let's put that up against our Ultimate Defender here.
You can see a little bit different reaction.
Just a tiny bit. Yeah. Now, watch the hook window. Earlier, you can see it's a little bit more forward, but still very, very continuous.
Yeah, I had to get it out and get it to read a little bit more to set it up, right?
Yep.
So compared to the bonus where I could display the edge of the oil line and just kind of walk it in.
Absolutely. Now watch here. You're about a board different, but you get it out to the friction.
Yeah.
And just walk it in.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Is this a good upgrade from the original Defender? Is it the ultimate upgrade?
I would say it's definitely the ultimate upgrade from.
Are you? Ooh, that's a big call. All right, here's the low level. Let's get a really good look at this. Yeah. So you can see that ball gets to the pins, even though it's only hooking maybe 5 boards.
Yeah.
It's still very continuous through the pins.
Yeah.
It gets through. There's no deflection.
No,
there.
it's bing, bing, bang.
Let's go for the ultimate hit. Oh yeah, so much more motion down lane. I actually let's watch the replay here. I think it actually ends up on the left side of the bonus as well.
I think it's closer to the 8-pin when it gets into the pocket.
That's very impressive for this slow response layout because you
see it come up.
Oh yeah, look at it.
Oh yeah, you can see it as it exits the deck. You can see that little bit of pink on the left.
Yeah, so more continuous, a stronger reaction. It actually is the Ultimate Defender. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.